Oh, that's a real kick in the teeth.
It's Tranmere. Yeah, yeah, it's disappointing. Obviously, we probably haven't done enough to win the game, but to lose it in that manner, yeah, we're all very disappointed.
Just a little bit switch off a bit at the end, maybe back there, or how did you see it from where you were?
Yeah, it's just been tossed up like they've done throughout the game, and we've dealt with the majority of it. But you lose the first header, and then it's just about picking up the second ball, and unfortunately he's picked it up in the box and he's stumbled on it and it's deflected off Downsy and found himself in the corner.
Seemed to be maybe, Dylan was very unhappy, maybe a suspicion of offside about it.
Possibly, we haven't looked back at it yet, but even so, if you win the first header, then you pick up second balls in the box, he doesn't get to that, but yeah, it's something we'll look at, but you can't change it now anyway, so we just need to pick ourselves up and go again next Saturday.
All the more frustrating because defensively you'd had a good afternoon, the three of you, and you'd looked really solid back there. They haven't really created too much, got in behind you at all.
Exactly, I think overall, in general play, they've lumped the ball in the box, they've tried to pick up seconds, and we've dealt with the majority of it. That's what makes it even more disappointing that once he's managed to pick it up in our box, it's cost us. So yeah, going forward, we have been puffed without really having clear-cut chances today, and it was just one of those days. So hindsight, you walk off 0-0 and you go again next Saturday. But to lose the game, we just need to make sure we have a good week's training and then go again Saturday.
Chances-wise, you probably had one of the best ones, didn't you, when you got onto that header?
Yeah, of course, that's it. It's just picking up the pieces in the box. We've been a threat at set plays throughout this season, and I found myself and marked again, and I should have done better really. It was slightly stretching and just hit the target, and then you never know what happens to you. But yeah, like you said, it's probably one of the clearer chances, but yeah, to go on and lose that game, we're all extremely disappointed.
Though the bigger picture is still good. I know you've dropped one place in the table, but the bigger picture is still good. You're still right in there battling for it. Yeah,
we're still in September. We're in the pack, and obviously we just need to make sure this defeat doesn't turn into anything more. We need to find some consistency, and we need to go on a run, which we've already done this season. So hopefully that'll start on Saturday against Halifax.
I think there were maybe a few tired legs out there today. You had that was a really tough derby game on Tuesday. You've had a really tough schedule recently.
I don't think any of us were complaining of tiredness. We were all looking forward to this game and to extend our unbeaten run. Following on two decent results, this was always another massive game because Tranmere, having come down last season, they'll expect it to be there or thereabouts as well. And we were all ready for it. We just didn't quite happen for us today. And these things happen, and we need to make sure it doesn't happen again.
And tough away one next week up at Halifax. Perfect chance to put it all right.
Yeah, that's the beauty of football. It's always another game pretty soon after. So they're scrapping for their lives. They've had a difficult start, and so yeah, we need to make sure we're ready. And we'll have, like I said, we'll have a good week in training and ensure that come Saturday we'll be organised and prepared to go.
Just make sure that this is a blip. That's the idea. Just go into next Saturday.
Exactly, that's it. And it's a defeat at home. Obviously, we were unbeaten prior to this, but we need to pick ourselves up and go again. There's so much more football to be played, and we need to make sure that we find our feet again and go on and start winning some games.
Right, thanks, Dan.
Just I suppose every other game where you've gone behind, you've had time to come back, and probably the confidence in the group is that when you lose a goal, that you can hit back. But there was no time for that today. I suppose that must be doubly annoying.
Yeah, exactly. We've done it the hard way at home, and again, it's not often other than the Macclesfield game, we have come from behind, but when there's a sucker punch in the last minute, it's too much to do.
Yeah, and I suppose the one thing, you look back to the Altrincham defeat. Since then, obviously, it was three wins back to back after that. So that's the message again now, isn't it? To go and replicate that.
Exactly. Yeah. Teams lose matches. It's a long old season, and it is about the most consistent team will probably end up winning this league. So we need to make sure that one doesn't turn into two. So we need to have a good solid week in training, rectify little errors that have cost us today, and go against it.